Hello, my friends, and welcome to another devotional connection. Proverbs deals with many different things. One of them that keeps coming up in my brief read through of it so far is the warning against the use of poisonous words. While the words themselves can be sweet, the intent of the heart behind them can be very detrimental. We all have heard our names called by a loved one, and it can sound so very sweet. Yet when the intent is to convey anger or frustration, that same name can become terrifying when said a certain way. Flattery can be used to help convey a message of goodwill and congratulations, inspire value in someone or their work, or it can be used to deceive someone in order to gain an advantage for yourself. Gossip puts people down in the eyes of others and also involves a level of deception. Today, with all of our ways of communicating, it is easier than ever to misconstrue the message. Heaven forbid we receive an email in all caps. We just know they were shouting at us. Proverbs is full of lessons and teachings about the use of words. But today I want us to focus on anger. Proverbs 14:16 through 17, Proverbs 15, verse 4, Proverbs 17, verse 14, Proverbs 18, verse 6, Proverbs 25, verse 15, and 29, verse 11 are all good reads when discussing anger. But I want to examine Proverbs 22, chapter 22, verses 22 through 25. It reads like this: Do not associate with a man given to anger, or go with a hot-tempered man, or you will learn his ways and find a snare for yourself. Proverbs 29, verse 22 reads, An angry man stirs up strife, and a hot-tempered man abounds in transgression. Now let's be clear. There is a difference between people sitting down and having a spirited conversation where they differ in opinion. As long as everyone in the room has enough room to express themselves freely and without fear of retaliation, those conversations can be productive. I hate being around a bunch of yes men who agree with everything I say. I can tell you that I'm not right that much and never have been. We need a good exchange of ideas, perspectives, and opinions. But today what we see in the world is a place filled with people, with people's need to find validation in people thinking they are right, more than actually standing up for what is right. We have a world filled with people who want to bring as much chaos and pain as they are feeling to others, and oftentimes use other people as the object of their frustrations rather than take them to Jesus. Our hearts are broken. Our pain is unbearable. Our situation is overwhelming. Instead of taking it to the king, we take it out on each other. The venom that comes out of our mouths comes from our hearts, and we are in need of a transplant. Yet one of the crucial warnings in Proverbs is also to not associate with people who are like that. We cannot overcome what is in us by surrounding ourselves with the very problem that we are having. You do not put an addict in the room with the very object of their addiction. You separate the two until you regain control of your faculties. My caution today is to be careful how we treat each other, the words we say. But even more so, deal with where those words come from, especially when some of those words are the angry ones we say to ourselves. Talk to you guys again soon.